Hello, beloveds. So, this month we dive into living love through the practice of imagination. That's our theme. And I'm thinking about imagination in so many different ways. One is the sheer joy of it, which is kind of a through line from April's theme of living love through the practice of joy. And I'm thinking about how imagination fuels us. Imagination, we use it a lot when we think about what kind of world do we want to live in? What are the characteristics of that world? How do we live with each other? And then we use that vision to work backwards to what do we need to do here and now in order to get there? How do we need to be, not just doing, but being? And I'm also struck by how imagination also can fuel us, but from looking backwards to imagining how people managed difficult times who lived before us. Imagine circumstances that our ancestors have lived through and what they did, what kinds of communities they formed, what brought us to this point, what made it possible for us to be here and now, right? So I'm excited about taking this kind of deeper dive into imagination. This Sunday, May 4th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, our worship service is called Forever Founding Anew. Forever Founding Anew, because it's our annual Founders Day. So on this day, we honor the folks who had the imagination to create a Unitarian Universalist presence in Gwinnett County. How many years is it? 40 years ago. And we also explore how founding is never done. It's a constant evolution of a community, right? And we all have a role to play. We all have a place, a belonging, and contributions to make to the forming of community. So here's the thing that I'm excited about in this case. We're using a model about social justice roles, but they're roles like weaver and disruptor and all kinds of wonderful action, relationship-related words. So I believe that this worship service, which invites us to think about the kinds of roles that we play, not only at UUCG, but also in other communities that we belong to, applies across all of our different ages. So it's an all ages service. We really, really, really want you, youth and children, to be part of this conversation, to talk about the kinds of roles that you play within our community and the other communities that you're a part of. And we want to kind of build out our ecosystem. We're going to have some beautiful imagery that will help us build out our ecosystem of living and being and doing in beloved community. So I hope you'll join us this Sunday after worship. There's an awesome potluck. Please do bring something to share if you can, and be ready to help with setup and takedown and cleanup. That would be awesome. And a conversation that includes some really wonderful things about roles in the community. It'll share the slate of candidates for our elected positions who help to keep us functioning and running so beautifully in this shared ministry. And also we'll talk about the revised policies. So yes, there's the nitty-gritty of keeping a community thriving. And there's also the heart work, the soul work of showing up and bringing our best selves and what we have to offer. So come explore all of it. I can't wait. I'll see you then, and always, I love you.